Hello, my sweet friend. It's Christina, and welcome to a new episode of the Art Cake Coach podcast. Hello, my sweet friend. I am Christina Revalo, cake decorator, coach, and teacher, and I am here to empower my fellow cake artists to be creative and to work together as a tight cake community by providing information and opportunities for all, regardless of their level of expertise and knowledge. If you are a cake artist, cake decorator, baker, or cake enthusiast and want to be coached for success, this podcast is for you. Let me help you set achievable goals, understand that managing your time, having a positive mindset, understanding your customer, selling, using social media for your cake business, and knowing how to teach your craft are all as important as flour, sugar, and eggs. Let me share with you what has worked for me, all from a very personal and down-to-earth perspective. I want for you to put your name out there, not to be stressed with time and working hours, and to participate in cake collaborations and competitions, so one day you will be that cake artist featured in a cake magazine or teaching at international events, just like me. Welcome to the Art Cake Coach podcast. Well, hello, my sweet friends. How are you today? Welcome to another episode of the Art Cake Coach podcast. Today's episode is a bit different. First of all, I'm not recording on a Tuesday. I had quite a hectic Tuesday yesterday, so we're recording it on a Wednesday. But the main episode is actually pre-recorded because it was an interview. It is an interview. It's not, I will say it a conversation more than an interview with the lovely ladies, Jinny and Jo from Baking It Simple with Jinny and Jo. You're going to hear the whole story in the episode. I just have to give you a heads up. You're going to laugh a lot. There's a lot of laughters. The sound is not perfect because we were so into the zone and talking and laughing that I didn't realize the internet connection wasn't that great. So you might missed a couple of words in there. And my voice doesn't sound like this because when I'm recording myself, I use a different kind of virtual studio and my voice sounds better. But when I talk to people, I realize that when I'm talking to people, I just get carry on. I think it's my Latin voice that comes out. I get very nasal and very loud. So sorry about that. I think the three of us are really loud in there, but you're going to have fun listening to today's episode. A lot of takeaways. And since today's episode is with these two lovely ladies, I will be sharing with you, instead of a sponsor of one of our episodes, I will be sharing with you the links to all their pages. They have a web page with free recipes, access to their virtual and physical book. 2 books already out. I'm going to leave their Instagram, Facebook. They have a big community where they share a lot of recipes. And right now, I think they have a product sale. So go there, check it out, meet these lovely ladies, have fun, enjoy, and especially because the point of today's episode is to show you that building a business together with one of your best friends is actually a good thing. So enjoy today's episode. Thank you so much. And I'll say goodbye at the end of the episode. Oh my God, we're already laughing. This hasn't started yet. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Art Cake Coach podcast. Christina here. Today, I'm with the lovely ladies, Jinny and Jo. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Jo did the polite thing. She returned it, and I just went, hi.
That's why I need you both in the show. That's
Yeah.
why. That's
I
why.
I am the polite one.
You are?
I am. I'm the polite one. Yeah.
If you could see Ginny's face right now, like, what? Okay, I promise you there's going to be a lot of laughter in this episode today, a lot of giggling in this episode today. Okay, these are the two lovely ladies of Baking It Simple with Jinny and Jo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know how I met these two lovely ladies? Crashing a VIP zone party on Cake International. That's how I met them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. It was your
Yeah.
right
I
to be
did.
there
I did.
drinking.
I didn't realise that you'd crashed. I
I
didn't
what
realise
well,
you'd get crashed.
well, kind of. Let me explain. I didn't have a stand. I was just demoing for a lot of people. So I had an exhibitor badge. And somebody said to me, if you have an exhibitor badge, you can go into the VIP area at the end of the show. I was like, oh, really? So I found another, probably I shouldn't be saying this on the podcast. But I asked for another exhibitor badge for my friend Charlie's. Remember the Spanish lady? That she didn't speak. I mean, my sweet friend Charlie, she doesn't speak a word of English, but she goes wherever I go and she talks to everyone in Spanish, even though they don't understand what she says. We all laugh together. So, and we went to the VIP zone. We just had a great time that day. And
Yeah,
that's where I met two girls with Miriam.
that's
Absolutely.
right. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Good.
Mm. And it
So,
was quite a good event as well. The VIP event was lots of free wine and beer and nibbles. Some unidentifiable nibbles, I will admit.
yeah, I remember Jinny. It was Jinny. It was you, Joe. You were trying the dips.
Mm. I still to
Who
this
was
day don't.
which one of you was trying the dips? I think it was
It's not
Jeannie.
me because I'm
It was
No,
gluten free. I couldn't eat
it
anything.
was Joe. Yeah, you're trying the
Yeah.
dips, and we couldn't point it. We couldn't see what that was. Well, these two lovely ladies have a business of baking. I mean, you have products, you have books, you have a blog. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
I'm right. Okay. You have a Facebook group as well where you do live and you show recipes and do tutorials. I mean, you have a lot going on, right? Yeah, you do.
Way
you,
too
do.
much.
You look surprised, Judy. Like, do I do all this? Yes, you do. Yeah. You do have all of that going on, and I mean, and your lives are so much fun. They're very down to earth, very relaxed. You show everything. I mean, it's so good. So what is the idea of having you today? First of all, I wanted to have you today in the podcast because I had so much fun with you guys on Cake International, even if it was that little bit, but we had fun together. And I really want to show the listeners or um for the listeners of the podcast to see what is to have a business, because you are not only a cake decorator. I mean, you have a business. And how did you transition from, oh, I'm just decorating cakes, to let's have a business? And like I was saying to Jeannie, and let's have a business together, because a lot of people work very individually in this business, in this industry. And so I wanted to hear about you guys. Let's start by, how did you start in the cake decorating world or the
Jenny,
baking world?
you go first, Jenny.
Yeah, but yours sounds better because, like, you actually know what you're doing.
So, I've always baked and decorated cakes, not for a living. It's been a hobby, it's been a pastime, it's been something I've done quite badly for a lot of years. Not the baking side, but the decorating side. And then lockdown, like everybody else did, I kind of upped my game a bit, got cakes for other people, friends and family and things. I still don't sell cakes, I still don't make cakes for a living, because, I still work. Not a lot, but I do still work. And then I joined Facebook groups, and then by sheer accident, I ended up with Jinny on another group that she was doing all the tutorials for. And it kind of went from there. So, I mean, that's where you need to talk about what you were doing, Jenny, I suppose.
Okay. So, I went to baking college, and I went to patisserie college. When I was left in charge of my children's dinners, I used to make them sausage roll and beans, right? And that was my culinary genius, right? You know, like on EastEnders, you got Jean and she makes sausage surprise. That was my surprise.
Okay.
So I ran pubs with my husband for years and years in the UK. And then we decided in 2018 to move to Ireland. Let's upstick our families and let's move, because my husband's Irish. and we wanted to be nearer his family. So we were like, yeah, this sounds like a jolly good thing. Let's go on a jolly on a boat and let's go and live somewhere else. So we moved over here, and I had free time. I've always worked full time. We had au pairs to look after the kids. That sounds posh. It's not as posh. It's just a really cheap way of getting someone to look after your kids. Nannies, and I would have sounded really posh, but let's just call a spade a spade. So we came, and I had my kids, and I'm like, right, okay, what am I going to do with myself? So anyway, after, doing as many makeup tutorials and everything else as possibly could, I got bored. And it was my daughter's birthday. And I was like, do you know what? I'm going to make her a cake. And I tell you what, they all laughed in the house. They're like, you're going to make a cake, right? And I was like, I'm going to make a cake. And I'm quite, if someone tells me I can't do something, oh my God, I am stamping my little feet and I am doing it regardless.
Oh, I'm so like you. Me too. Me too. That's my trigger. Like, oh, don't you dare say that I can't. Yeah.
100%. So I made a cake, and I tell you, it looked all right. I made my daughter a LOL cake, and it looked all right. And then because they all laughed, and they were like, oh, you can't bake, you can't cook, you can't do anything. We have sausage rolls, right? I'm just like, be grateful. It could have been worse. It could have been toast, right? So anyway, I continued, and literally it went from that. So I hadn't made anything. That was 2019 when I started doing that, and I hadn't made anything since. So that's 5 years, right? But it all moved quickly for me. So then it went on, I think it got to 2000, the year 2000 it was, and I started like baking and stuff. And it might be a shock to a lot of people, but I'm quite loud. And I thought, my family were like, why don't you do a bit of YouTube? And they were laughing. My kids were laughing at me. Oh, look at Mum. She'd be on YouTube. She's old and she's on YouTube, right? So I was like, fine, I'll do it. So I did, right? And I was in a different group, just in it, and they liked my stuff. And they were like, oh, will you help us? And I was like, yeah, okay. I only did it for a few months. Jo was in there as well. And then I ended up leaving thinking I can do this on my own. So then I opened up the group. And that was in 2021, I think, was it, Jo? And then
I don't know. Yeah,
I was doing it, and Jo was admin, and she was kind of trying to help me and stuff. And I like someone directing me, and I don't like doing things on my own. I get a bit bored. I don't really like my own company. I wonder how other people like talking to me, because I really can't be listening to me, right? So then I said to Jo, I rang her just one evening, and I said, Jo, would you want to help me? She was she was shocked. It was like a proposal. She was mesmerizedly shocked. That's not a word. And I said, don't tell me now. Tell me in the morning. So she rang me in the morning. She went, of course I'm going to do it. And there lies Jinny and Jo.
Okay, so that's how Jinny and Jo came to be. Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, she stalked me for ages on the internet, and I found her in the bushes outside the house. She had underwear stolen off the line.
Yeah,
and I gave it in the end. Yeah,
like,
okay. At one point I tried to steal her bras, but they were too big for me, and it was pointless.
But she finally gave in, so that was the point, right? It worked anyway.
Considering we didn't actually know each other, we have just worked so well together. Like, our personalities are so, we just bounce off each other so well. I will say Jo's a bit more flighty. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we were talking Friends characters, Jo's Phoebe, right?
Okay. Friends. Yeah. Okay, Friends the show. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm Monica, right?
Oh.
So I'm a bit more highly strung and like things in order. And Jo's down the bottom of the garden smoking a peace pipe in a wigwam.
Okay. But it works. I mean, it works for you girls. So, I mean, and it works well because you have a business. What, 3 years later? 2 years later? 3 years later, you have all business together.
We did well. We said, no, we need to like do a business, and then we did our first book, didn't we, Jo? And
we did.
Not that year before, and then we did another one this year, and they've been great. You know, they've gone really, really well. Even we were stunned.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
When
awesome.
we
Yeah, I
said
wanted to. Yes.
we said we'd look at the pre-orders and see how many we were going to order, and we were absolutely overwhelmed with the pre-orders. It was amazing. Yeah.
Oh, great, great.
And we
Because I
made
mean,
so many mistakes.
Oh God, we did. We bought this book.
okay, I love this. I love this because
Okay.
one of the things that happen with people who wants to start a business, and for the listeners of the podcast, is that they get so afraid of making a mistake that they just don't do anything. And
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person, I think I just told you, Jinny, it's like, well, I just do it and I'll figure it out on the way. It's like, because I mean, we have to start somewhere, right? When I
Yeah.
started the podcast, I just Google it. It's like how to start a podcast. There you go. I found an app. Let's do it. See what happened. So yeah, pretty much it. So what can you say about that? It's like, hey, let's just do it, and we made the mistake. What
Well, we
happened? How
downloaded an app at Canva. You know, the
love
thing
Canva? Yes, of course. Yeah.
built a book. Right?
Yeah,
No,
I did a bit of research on printers and things, and Jenny downloaded the app. We started chucking recipes at each other. Fortunately, Jenny had got a lot of recipes already out there that we could utilise and put in the book, which was great.
Yeah.
And we just winged it and went with it, and it was hard work. We all put a lot of weight on. We baking daily. My kitchen was just
You had to try it.
big.
Yeah, you had to try the
Everything.
recipe.
Yeah. It was really hard work.
I'm gluten free, so a lot of my bakes that I make I can't taste. So my husband has got to be the most brutally honest person you can ever come across. Right? You'd be offended if you were sensitive. So I'd give him some food, right? And he'd go, "Oh, that's lovely." And I'd be like, "Yeah, really?" He'd be like, "Yeah, babe." He said, "That's amazing. I love it." And then other times, right, I'd be like, "Try this." And instead of just saying, "No, I don't like that," he'd go, "Oh, no. I mean, that's just horrible. No, that's just not nice." And, and it'd go on and I'm stood there thinking, I get it. It's just taken ages to, just.
It's a feedback. It's just a feedback. That's all. Yeah.
So he is my amazing tool, right?
Good. Yeah.
I do. Well, I got bored and decided that I would eat everything and just spit it out.
That's good. So if we could give a business lesson out of this, just do it, even if you don't know what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
And have somebody who's brutally honest about what you're doing.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Constructive criticism. You have to. And if you can't take criticism, you should never be in something where you should never be in social media if you can't take criticism, because they're there
Definitely.
right, left, centre. Keyboard warriors just love it,
Yeah.
But you just got to ignore it. I mean, I've been told, I sound like a baby when I talk. It's like a baby.
I'm like an 80-year-old baby.
Okay.
18-year-old
18-year-old baby. That was the comment. That's good.
And I had something else as well that I sound like I'm crying when I'm talking. And I was like, I love it. I just say thank you. Really irritating.
You know what that means? It means they're listening. So that's a good thing. Yeah.
If they're mean and you don't bite back and you're just like, oh, thanks. Really irritating.
That's it. That's exactly what I do. I said it on an episode here about social media. Just don't engage. Why would you? Like, no. It's not needed. Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, we digressed. Is that a word?
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
But I love this. I love this because we're taking a lot. We're having a lot of takeaways from today, so that's great. Going back to the book, because we're talking about the book. Yes.
So the book came in. We got our copies, and we were ever so happy. And we went through the glossy pages, and oh wow, it looked lovely. Anyway, I think it was by the end of the first day we were going through it. We're like, oh, why? And then we'd flip over and they'd be like, we're missing an ingredient in that one.
Oh my God. So it wasn't like a typo. It was like you missed an ingredient on the recipe.
Some were typos. Some were because
Okay.
I just don't know how to spell.
Oh,
Some
Jo
were
had Jo removes her tongues from the dishwasher.
some were where we auto-corrected and it had carried it over onto every single thing that had that symbol in it.
Yeah.
So we got Whipsy stickers, didn't we?
We got she has to be innovative, right? So because we were sending them out, we could do what we want. So I'm like, no, we have to do stickers. So we actually called them whoopsie stickers, right? And wrote but it's perfect. So then in this corner bit that we would stick on the index at the front before anyone had one was page something. Not this, meant to be this.
It's fun. I mean, yeah, I love it. I love it. You did the best of what you had. So that's great. That's great.
So then we, by the time it had got round to putting in another order, we fixed everything that was an issue. Now they are, I think we left tongues in. I think we left it just because
we did.
Oh my God.
I like the image of Jo's tongue in the dishwasher.
In the dishwasher. It's original. You're not going to find that in any other recipe book for sure. Yeah.
No.
So that was on the first one. How is different to the second one now?
We thought
we learned so much.
And we thought we could write and complete a new book in 6 weeks.
Oh. And you did, or not?
We did. We did.
You did it. You did it.
It was the most ridiculous thing in the world. But we did it.
But you did it, and the book is out now.
It is.
The amount of money we spent in that 6 weeks on ingredients, because we were literally, let's try this. I tell you, if we'd have done live videos, people would have been absolutely amazed. And flour flying around the kitchen. I think if I went towards my husband once more with something, he was going to divorce me.
No. I'm not trying your recipes anymore. You have to find a second person to try your recipes, just in case.
Yeah, but like I have got people, but they don't want to be horrible. They want to go, oh, that's so nice, and that doesn't do me any. I just want to know point blank: is it nice or is it not nice?
Good, perfect.
And because I send it over and they'll be like, yeah, no, it was nice. I'm like, no, I want more.
Yeah.
My daughter is brutal. My youngest daughter, she's quite brutal, so she's good. She'll it properly. She'll be like, well, it's not quite fluffy enough, and I'm like, right, okay, that's fine, thank you.
I love that. Like, my kid, she's rude. Well, no, I have one of those. I have one of my. She's my worst. I tell her that she's my worst client. When I have to do her cakes for her birthday, she will sit next to me. It's like, not that one. Yeah, she would be like that. Like, I'm decorating. I'm doing the modeling pieces. She's like, it's looking funny, Mom. It's like, just get out of the kitchen. But she's like that. She's like that.
My grandson's very much like that. He's very brutal with me. He gets me to make him things all the time. That's no, can you just make me? Can you? But also on the tasting thing as well, he's quite brutal. He'll tell me if he doesn't like it. But I suppose I'm lucky. I can taste my own stuff, and I'm quite honest with myself. And I'm quite particular with things as well. Yeah. I only like, certain cakes in certain ways, and so it's quite hard to. My partner doesn't really like cake, so he rarely tastes it. But every now and again, when he does and he really likes it, I find that quite encouraging.
Yeah, for somebody who doesn't like cakes, and that's a big deal. Yeah, definitely. So, what can we find in your second book? What is that? Tasty recipes, of course.
It's called The Second Bite because it's the second slice of our cake. As our cake being our business, maybe a slice out of each one. I don't know.
There you go. Anyway, there you go.
But yeah, it's just we've tried not to replicate recipes because that's just annoying. Do you know what I mean? If you've got the first book, The last thing you want to do is go, oh, look, I bought the book and it's the same. So there's just more of
lots of tray bakes. Lots of tray bakes, lots of cookie ideas, muffins, cupcakes, new frostings, lots of new frostings in there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's really nice things in there. Viennese wheels are in there. They are really nice. Yeah.
Oh, I did a chocolate and peanut butter cake. That was lovely, really nice.
Ooh.
And a mocha as well.
That was lovely. Yeah, and your white velvet tray bakes really good as well.
Really white velvet tray. Yeah, that's nice.
That's
as well.
good. Oh, that sounds so yummy.
My favourite in there is the one I made, the brownie, and Jinny hates the picture of it, but I think it's lovely. It's a brownie base with a cookie dough middle and a baked cheesecake top.
Oh my God, I need to try that.
It is delicious.
It's just so beige. Beige.
It's lovely.
I want it to be a big picture, and I'm trying to make it a tiny picture. Like I'm trying to
because it's beige.
Oh, so yeah.
Oh, but that sounds so good. That sounds so good. How can listeners find your book? Where can they buy it?
Which is baconwithjinnyandjo.com.
Right. Easy.
You can also get it at LCO Trading as well.
Okay.
They've been stocked at the minute.
Yeah, LCO Trading, that's the UK cake supplier. They've got our colours and our books in there.
Okay.
Or you can find a lot of our recipes and our colours, books, and lots of stuff on our website as well. So
on the website, exactly. I'm going to be leaving the links of your website here in the description, so everybody can go directly to the website and check it out. Talking about the colors, because
there's lots of free recipes on the website as well. So
you do.
If you don't want to purchase a book, there's lots and lots of free stuff on the website that you can go and help yourself to.
It's time some people don't have as much money, and we know we both come from a background where we would know that what it's like to not have a lot of money, and you don't want to miss out on things either. So we have got the hardback book, but for those, and it's half the cost, we've also put in the PDF version that you can download, and that's affordable. Then I think one of them's a £5, the other's £6.50.
Awesome.
And you can print that yourself if you want to. You can just keep it on your phone. And, we've just tried to make things so that, everyone can
that's perfect. That's perfect. So there's no excuse to have the recipes and to have the book and to have a great tasty cake. Because, sometimes, and I've had this conversation with other cake designers before, that in the industry of cake designing, because I know that in Cake International, you were showing for Bake International, right? Yeah. But you were also participating on Cake International because I remember your cakes. And you got bronze like me, right, Jinny?
I did.
She did.
Look, got the silver. There you go.
You get a silver. You got a silver. You got a silver. And Jo, you got?
No, Jo
I got the silver.
Bronze. Same as my
You get the bronze, Jo got the silver. There you go. I remember because I got bronze too, and we were all super excited. Then we got bronze, and there was people crying because they got silver, and we were like, "Really?" It's like, come on, just be happy. You got something. It's like I was saying. But going back, I forgot what I was saying. That you were at the Bake, your stand, and you were showing for Bake International. And I always have this conversation with cake artists that sometimes they focus so much on the decoration and on the, of the cake. They forget that it's to eat, and what's inside has to be good and tasty. So go check out the recipes and buy the books. You have many options to buy the books, and check it out because they look yummy. I was looking through the PDF and through the recipes that you had there in your website, and they look really good. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for sure. The book. So tell me about the colors. How did that happen? Yes.
We the year before Cake International, our stand was opposite Sugar Inn, and we kind of made friends with Angela and Alan, who we call Alan Sugaring. We do ask him if he fires Angela on occasions, and I think he does. They basically asked us if we wanted to do something with them and get his own colour range out. So we talked about it for a little bit, didn't we? Had a look at the market and decided to have a little bit of fun with the names and got a colour range out. It's great. And they're lovely. They are really, really good.
Oh, that's lovely.
Was naming them because we were able to. We've got 3 different colour ranges, right? So we've got Bacon It Simple. No. We've got Connor's Buttercream, which is the new buttercream that was created. Jo had a thought in bed one night, strange as you do, and she came up with.
I was doing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
With Connor's Buttercream Silk. And if anyone wants to go on the website and have a look at that, it's fantastic. It's literally no air bubbles, smooths straight off, quickest buttercream you'll ever make, and it's fantastic. So anyway, because it's been so popular, we have, we don't charge for that either. You know, a lot of people make buttercreams and then make you pay for them. Yeah, we don't do that. So it's just there, free, and it's there. So we decided to name the actual ones that you use for buttercream, Connor's Buttercream Silk, range 1. Then the ones for chocolate were called Candy Colours because, you know, that just sounded fun. And then the other ones were like a bit harsher colours, you know, a bit more intense. So that was Intense, right? So we named all of the Connor's ones flowers, weren't it? They're flowers.
Yeah.
They're
Plants. Plants.
Yeah, because we got eye in there and bark.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
the
then
Intense range were songs.
Each one of them had to be the colour. And you know, that's not as easy as you think.
It is not. How did you came up with the idea of the song name?
Because we're singing. Because everything we say relates to a song for some unknown reason.
And
or a scene from Friends.
Yeah, and on the lives I always sing, and if I don't sing they get really upset that I've not sang because I sing constantly. I don't sing well.
Okay.
I'll just joke, all right? So our black one, right, was that was
there you go. There you go.
Blue, and that was Blue Moon.
Blue Moon. There you go.
When I use these live, I sing. Yeah, so that people all know. The hardest one was white. I like that one. It's a nice day for a white wedding. I like that one.
Okay, of all the songs with white, that's the one you pick. Good.
She's a rock chick. She is a bit of a rocker. But the worst one was green. You find a song with green in it. Like, seriously. It is so what did we go with? Come on, Jo,
green sleeves. And so we couldn't even think of how it went.
No, we had to look it up.
I don't know. I know that song. Can you sing it?
It's green sleeves. Green sleeves.
Okay, I'm gonna look for that on Spotify. Probably add it to the title of the podcast. I love it.
I don't think any of those sound like what I say. But look, singing makes me happy.
Good.
Because I come from quite a brutal family, I haven't gone on X Factor. You know, because my family weren't the kind of people to go, oh, you know, you have a lovely voice and like really like fluff it up. You know, they're all like, shut up. Just
okay.
I am aware, but you know, I quite like it. I'm quite happy.
It makes you happy. It makes you happy, right?
It does. And when I get those songs on the radio and they're quite high pitched, yeah, it doesn't make anyone else.
In the car like you know, like your inner Mariah Carey comes out.
Oh God, I can hit a Mariah note, I tell you.
Yeah. It's in the car or in the shower. We usually can do that. Yeah, definitely.
No, everyone sings in the shower, and it amplifies, doesn't it? It's like you don't need to build a studio. If you're a record artist, just do it in the bathroom because it's just so loud.
It's good. It's good. There you go. I had considered recording the podcast in the bathroom because of the acoustics. Yeah.
You should be really,
But
really
my
good.
internet connection is bad in the bathroom, so I can't.
Yeah.
That's why.
I'd want a toilet. I saw the toilet sat there. I'd keep wanting to go to toilet.
Okay. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. So you were saying the singing make you happy. Let's go back to the happy place. Happy. Do you think the key of the success is because it sounds like everything you girls do, you're just happy doing it. You're just all in.
Yeah. No, we have a laugh. We enjoy it. We have a laugh. I don't think we could be serious to save ourselves. I really don't.
No.
No.
And it's really hard. I think one of the things that I struggle a lot with on the lives is not saying something I shouldn't say.
Do you know I have to stop her? You'd think it would be me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it would be you. Yeah. No.
Like, I know how to throw in a good innuendo. Jo just tries to go straight in, knocks the innuendo off, right? And she's just like, let's just do it. And I'm there like, no.
Wait a second. But that's why you two work together. Because one of you wants to just, go through the wall and the other's like, wait a second. But I would have thought that was Jinny, actually. Yeah.
I know you would.
Mhm.
But I am actually I'm quite good at holding myself back on PG. I can do that.
You could do that. Okay.
Oh, with a 15.
You can't, so
it really hurts me. Something comes in my brain and I need to say it.
No.
Yeah.
Time, if you listen to a line, there's a lot of the time and I go, no.
Just wait. But that if you could call it determination, has made you build a business in what, 3 years? 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah. So, and that is way more than a lot of people who's been longer in this industry has ever done. And that's great. That's amazing.
On a really serious note, we're both extremely hard workers.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be there. Like sometimes we can work 14 hours of a day. Like getting that last book out. There were nights when it was just we sat there, and luckily we had wine, and it came out right. But it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and we were still sat there editing this thing and getting it right and rereading it, and we learnt. That's the thing. You do something, and if you haven't got any experience, you have to wing it to start with, and have the confidence in it, but really own it if you make a mistake.
Absolutely.
But then you learn from it, and we learned so much from doing the first one into the second.
Yeah.
And that was fab.
Amen to that. Everything you just said now, that's if for everyone who's listening, that's the takeaway of today's episode. Besides going and buying the book, of course, is that just have the confidence to wing it. That's key. Even if you don't know what you're doing, just have the confidence to do it.
Yeah.
Stick by it and
what's
learn
the
from
worst that can happen?
Exactly.
What's the
Yeah.
And like I said, I think honest with people as well, then they're more accepting. When you try and hide something, and like they're ripped off, or you're not a genuine person. We're human. We're not robots. We make mistakes. Just say, oh yeah, I'm an idiot, and
and when you can laugh of your own mistakes, and when you can assume your own mistakes, nobody can do anything else. What do you have against me if I'm already laughing of myself? So yeah, definitely. It's
Always.
good. It's good. That is the key. And we're not perfect. We're all learning. Nobody was born with all the knowledge of how to do something, and but just the consistency of keep doing it and keep moving
Yeah.
forward and keep figuring it out.
You
And
get better every single day. You know, no
yeah,
matter what you do, you get even the people like Emma Jane, who's fantastic. She'll still learn something new every day. Everybody
no,
learns something new and every single day. And
definitely.
I love looking back on things. Like even over the past year, me and Jo can look back on what we've done before, because obviously we do decorating as well. And you look at that and you think, oh look there. And give it 2 years ago, would you have thought we'd have been going to Cake International and even getting first time to ever be there and get a silver and a bronze for the first
Awesome.
time something in, you know? And that was just winging that as well, you know? We didn't know what we would.
We actually almost didn't put a stuff onto the tables.
We did it.
Really?
Yeah,
We were seeing these things coming in, and we were like, "Wow, we can't even compete with them." I'm just going to leave it in my storeroom.
That was me this year too. I was so not happy with what I was putting on the table, and when I saw everybody else, I was like, "Oh my god!" But I mean, you should be ashamed of yourself. Just remove it from the table. Just go away. Yeah.
We are massively our own worst critics, I think.
Oh yeah, we are. We are. Yeah. And that is the thing. I don't know. I guess that happens from what we were talking right now. Um, I don't care what other people say, but I am my worst critic. Like, yeah, I don't care if you like it, don't like it, listen, don't listen, do or don't do. It's your thing. But if I don't like it, if I'm not happy with it, I'm my worst critic, definitely.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter you to move on, because if you've got somebody that looks and always thinks it's perfect, how can, if you think everything's perfect every time, you're never going to see how to develop on and get better.
Have to improve it.
So
yeah.
You have to
definitely.
be your own.
Yeah.
Because you're
no, I don't stop. I just keep doing it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And also one thing that I think I've learned it, especially in the past after the pandemic. I mean, post pandemic, after Cake Friends was made and all that, is just don't take it personally. If it fails, it's not you that fail. It's the business or the endeavor, whatever you're doing that fail, not you. So just don't take it personally, move on and just try it again or do something different. That's it.
Yeah.
I can be a little bit needy and sensitive.
Yeah.
I think I sometimes if I've really failed at something, it hit me for a minute. Like it will.
Okay.
And then I'll have a bit of a sulk. Like say me and Jo, same thing, right? We talk most of the days on FaceTime. Then she says, "Oh look, that looks really good on mine." I'm like, "That's nice, whatever." I hope you drop it on the floor.
That is very true. She does that a lot.
Yeah.
So glad your day's going well. Hope you knock it off the side.
Oh my god. So you get really gloom, really like down when things don't go your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still having a laugh, but I'm having a marginal strop on the inside.
Yeah. But do you stay there for a long time or you move on later?
No, I get out of it. She tells me to shut up anyway. But
okay, good.
That's the way I am. I'm having a laugh, and you know when you're doing something wrong, I'm just honest. You know when you've done something wrong and you're really irritated with yourself because you've done it. The last thing you want to hear is someone else going, "Mine's going really well."
Which, to be honest, makes me do it more.
Of course, that's what a good friend does, right?
Yeah.
That's what a good friend is needed. Any plans, any new projects for 2024?
I think we're going to enter Cake International again, aren't we?
We are.
Good.
Yeah, we don't know what yet. The schedule hasn't come out yet, so that's quite exciting. Waiting for that to come.
Okay.
Having done it last year, we've learned so much. We didn't even know what to expect. We didn't understand for the judging. We didn't really know what they were looking for. And when they give you back those feedback sheets, they're amazing.
Oh, they are.
Jenny, we didn't know what line to stand in. No. Is it your category or is it your surname? Which is it?
It was really it's there, like A to Z, right? So we both went and stood in M because that's the category. We were both in M. And then we'd got like quarter of the way down this giant line before we were kind of went, "Do you reckon this is surname?" Right?
It was surname, right? Yes.
I'm Maxwell, so I'm still in this. They're Upton and are you?
Yeah, I was lucky that I had a group of friends. The first time I went with a group of friends that had been there many times. So I was like taking care of it. They took
Yeah,
me everywhere. They told me what to do, where to stand, what time to be there. So that was good. That was good. Otherwise,
yeah,
I would have been lost.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's not
we were.
clear, is it, really? If you've not done it before, it's definitely not clear.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, you just see big lines in there and some letters in the wall. Is like, what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Do you know what I loved? I got to my lady that was sat at her desk, right?
yeah.
And hi, I went, I'm, and she went, you're Jinny, I know who you are. I was like,
Oh,
oh
that's so good. That is amazing, isn't it? When somebody stops you or somebody tells you, like, I know you are. I've seen. Yeah, I had somebody there. It's like, oh, I love your podcast episode. Oh, that's you. You're the one who's listening to it. That's you. Thank you. No, it's crazy.
you walk around the stadium, like stadium, whatever it's called. You walk
Yeah,
around and then, hi Jinny, and I'm like, hi.
it's like people know I exist. Yeah,
Your face is there, and
yeah,
actually, it's really odd.
yeah.
You never know. I think if you were in a studio or something, and I don't know what you think about this, Joe, or even yourself, if you were at work in a studio and you've got camera crews on you and stuff like that, then I think
Mhm.
you would feel like people were watching you more. But when you stand in the kitchen with your phone staring at you and you're just kind of working away in front of your phone, yeah, I edit it, yeah, I put it out. And then you see you've got a video that's like had 300,000 views, and you do not correlate that that's
That's
actual
people.
people.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's an
That happens
odd,
to me a lot. Still
Yeah.
yeah,
happens. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I see the or even on the podcast when I publish the podcast, I give you how many impressions you have and how many followers I
yeah,
have on Spotify, and it's like followers, like people really like click in the thing and they
yeah.
keep listening to me every week. Wow, it's like, not even my husband listened to me that much. It's like, really?
My,
Yeah, it is crazy. It's crazy. And then yeah, in events like this, it's for me it's still overwhelming. It does. It's still like
it's
yeah.
very. It's called imposter syndrome, isn't it? That's
It
what it's
is.
called.
It's supposed to be called imposter syndrome. It's like, don't take me wrong. I know what I'm doing, wrong or right, but I know what I'm doing. But the thing is, other people is involved in the process. And it's like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
it is
which is the
really strange.
goal. But yeah,
Of
it's
course
still
it is.
strange. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's fun. It's a
but
lot of fun.
we've done lives, and or people have taken a picture in the past, and they've said, "I've done this," and they've taken a picture, and you can see the screen in front, and you're there on the screen, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah. It is weird. It is weird. But I mean, I think that's the beauty of what the world that we live in today with this technology and all of these things that we can reach
yeah,
so many people. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
great. And it's good for business because people know you and people buy your products and your books. So yeah, it's always good.
Yeah.
It's always good. So well, hopefully I will be there on Cake International as well this year. I was telling Jeannie before that I said I wasn't gonna go, but then Melanie said that is the 30th anniversary of Cake
Yes.
International. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, oh my God. Okay, I might. I might.
Yeah.
Are
We
you
could
going
all
to
It's
go
date.
to
definitely.
the DMIs, to the awards in for
No,
the magazine? No. Okay. No.
no,
No.
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 We're so
Not this year.
busy.
Huh?
Not this
Yeah,
year.
we haven't got time. I'm going to the Winter Escape in a few weeks.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah,
With
I'm so
Gary
excited.
and Emma Jane.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't wait. I'm so excited to do that.
Oh, I wanted to go too, but was either the DMAs or that. It wasn't. It couldn't
Yeah,
be both.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Uh,
it's expensive, isn't it?
it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
One
your
day.
dress all picked.
I do. I do have everything already done. Yeah.
Wow.
I need I need to take it to the seamstress for some last minute thing. But yeah, but I have it. I have it. I was still last until last week I was deciding between two dresses. But I have a good friend, like you have Joe.
Yeah.
Cholis, my Spanish friend, was brutally honest with me too, and she will tell me, "No, you look like a sparkling big thing. Don't." So I'm not taking that dress. I'm taking the other one. So yeah,
Someone like that.
yeah.
Everybody needs brutally
But
honest.
it's so important. And the funny thing is, sometimes I get mad. I'm like, I'm not telling her again about it either a dress or a project or whatever I'm doing, because she's gonna be bad. She's gonna be brutal with me. But then when I'm doing it, it's like, oh, let me just show her. Let me
Yeah.
tell her to see what she thinks. Yeah, that's
You
me.
need it. And things are going to upset you when somebody says something because you have passion about what you're doing. So, of
Yeah,
course, but you have to have it. You just do.
Yeah.
yeah. It's true.
Brilliant.
It's absolutely true. Great, girls. This is so much fun. This is so much fun. So, any new more books or colors or products for this year, or you're gonna focus on, let's just sell this one and let's just
I
keep going?
think we're focusing on what we've got at the minute, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
We are desperately trying to. Well, Jenny's working really, really hard in the background, upgrading all our social medias, because we're on every platform now, aren't we, Jenny? But some need a little bit of work.
Okay.
Jenny's the tech guru. I'm like the one that floats off and I don't know, makes a gonk.
We're trying to spread ourselves on the social media. We're trying to just clean it up. And, because again, even that, we would never have done anything like that before. And it's learning the different algorithms, and it's learning the way that it is the best things to put up, and looking back at what you have done and what has more content than what others do. And
Yeah.
it's only time can give you that information,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
what we're really doing. And I've just rebuilt the website as well, and that's looking fab. So we're really concentrating on polishing up what we've got at
Good.
the moment,
Yeah.
and getting loads more content, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the
social
big
media
goal.
is a work itself. Yeah, it's a lot of work to keep it up and to make it work.
And
Yeah.
we also want to do a couple of workshops if possible this year, don't we, Jenny? Whether they are online or face to face, we're not sure yet. We're looking at different venues and different options.
Oh, nice.
Where we can. It'd be nice if we could do face to face and meet up with some of our lovely ladies who really want that from us.
Yeah,
Because it's so much fun.
it
It's just
is. It is.
find the right venue. We've never done it before either, and we don't know where we can go. We don't know. It's so difficult.
Yeah.
To find the right place that has got the amenities and everything that's needed. So we'd love to do a face to face as well, and we have an idea that Jo, it would be like a decorating one, and Jo would lead it, and I'm gonna stand back and do it with everybody else and learn. So I think it'll be a bit of a giggle as well.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. And it's different. It's a different experience when it can be face to face and when it's online. Yeah. Yeah. That's one of
Yeah.
the things that I miss the most during the pandemic, doing things face to face. Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
that you did that. Oh, that's great. That's great. Please leave me all of your social media links and the book, and I have the link for the website where you can find everything. I will be posting everything in the episode, so everybody listening can go and check it out. Before
Thank you.
we finish, I always ask this question to all of my guests. If you could bake a cake or bake and decorate a cake for anybody famous, dead or alive, who would it be, and who would be the person, and what would you do for that cake?
Wow.
Anybody dead or alive that you wanted to decorate a cake for, who would that person be?
I bake a cake for Freddie Mercury, I think.
Love it.
What?
Ah, love
He's
it.
fabulous.
Oh,
He's amazing. And
absolutely.
it'd be extra flamboyant as well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
With his yellow jacket on and his all these little tassels and yeah.
Oh, yeah. It has to be a big,
It'd either be
extravagant
him
cake.
or George Michael.
Okay. So Freddie Mercury or George Michael?
George Michael, yeah.
Okay. Also.
I know. You know that film, The Goonies?
Yeah.
You know that lad in there that loves the chocolate cake and like stuffs it all in his face? I'm
Yeah.
gonna make him a chocolate cake. Our chocolate cake has got a really good reputation. Like, it's literally, people say it's the best one they've ever made, and I think he would appreciate that and cover himself in it as well.
And
So other
there
people,
you go. Perfect. Love it. Love your answers. Awesome. Go check it out. Go check out that chocolate cake because
yes,
I mean,
you must.
yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh, I have
absolutely.
to try it. My family is crazy about chocolate cakes, so I'm
Oh,
always
you
trying. I have to try
must
that one.
do it as well, so that you can have a go with it. It's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will because I have two recipes that I know they work, and I always use those. And I keep trying others, and they will be like, no, mm-mm. And they will go to. It's bad because they go to parties or friends' birthdays, and they taste the cakes, and are like, no, mm-mm. That's not my mom's cake. It's like, don't say that. Just eat the cake or don't, but don't say anything. I feel bad. It's like, well, it's okay. It's like, this doesn't taste like that. So I'm gonna try your recipe for sure. Girls, thank you so much for being here today. I loved it. I loved it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I
You're
hope to see
welcome.
you in Cake on Cake International.
Absolutely.
Abs-
Or we might win the free places for the DMAs. You could see us there. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you should.
Everything crossed.
Yeah. Can we help? No.
Yes,
I can lend you the sparkly dress that I'm not using.
Brilliant. Thank you.
sparkly dress that your friend would say you looked like a
But it's
sparkly.
because it's me. You're gonna look fine in it. No. But I mean, you could wear it. Just go if you can. Just go. That would be fun. Yeah. I'll talk to Callie so we can arrange a table for you guys next to us.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
Do that. Do that. Thank you for
Awesome.
having us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, girls.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
So, wasn't this fun? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? I told you it's going to be a little bit crazy than is usual here in the Arcade Coach podcast. But this year, I'm starting a series with a lot of guests. We're going to have a lot of guest episodes this and next month. And I just had a blast with this two lady. Thank you so much to Jinny and Jo for being here, for letting me share your story, and for being here and share it with all the listeners of the Arcade Coach podcast. Thank you so much, my sweet friends. And I say goodbye as I always say goodbye. Stay safe and stay creative.